Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, friends, and guests. Wherever you are logged in from, you are all looking beautiful, gorgeous, as I always say. Because you are. I am not liar. I'm telling you the reality because I'm your mirror. Yesterday, I attempted one of the table topics in Oman, and that was the mirror topic given to me, and I won by chance. And that's what I'm just trying to apply to you all, that you are my mirror and I'm your mirror. You're all looking beautiful. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. Today, our session is 38th session, and I'm sure as 37 sessions conducted successfully, this one is going to be not very different, but a successful one. I think Global Toastmasters, a global impromptu speaking has become invariable part of our life. This is word of the day as well for you all, invariable, invariably. So you can use it in your attempt after your given topic. Ladies and gentlemen, before I called upon the person who is going to lead this meeting today, Toastmaster, somebody I admire, before I call him up, let's learn the timing mechanism from the person that person admires. And that's none other than Toastmaster Savita Kamal. Please share with us the timing mechanism.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Timing. I'll be showing this green color at the end of 1 minute. This yellow color at the end of 1 minute 30 seconds. And this red color at the end of 2 minutes. Please try to complete your speech by 2 minutes so that everyone gets the chance to speak in this time. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Amjadji.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Savita Kamal. Can we all give her a big hand? Because this is one of the very important roles in every Toastmaster meeting, especially in impromptu session, where we are going to conduct our called people more than we are plus minus 25 members, and managing time for 25 members is not a joke. It's a serious business. Thank you so much for that, Toastmaster Savita Kamal. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the person who is coming up on stage, I have mentioned, I admire that person. Not because we are from same club, because that's a true humble human being. Doctor by profession, great human being, a good friend. Doesn't matter what is our age difference, but he's always a friend and support. And I love to listen to him as much as I can, because when he speaks wiseness. Please put your hands together to welcome our topics master of today's meeting, Toastmaster Ajay Kamal. Over to you, sir.
Well, after all that introduction, I feel like a VIP, not a table topic master, in any case. So let me, make myself ready for the show. Okay, good evening, everyone. And we are at 8:03, and we should start so that we already lost one speaker time. So let's start the soonest. And let me call upon the first speaker for tonight, which I have as per my list, is Toastmaster Abdul. Toastmaster Abdul, are you on? Can you just unmute yourself so that I can hear you? Wow, good. Can you just check your voice?
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, Toastmaster Abdul, if you could live anywhere on this planet, where would you live? Over to you.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. The place which I like the most is Bangalore in Hyderabad, in India. My whole lifetime, if you see, after starting from my college and getting into a job, and all these my years have gone into these two places, Bangalore and Hyderabad. And I have many friends. If I get into Bangalore, even in Hyderabad, I see many friends which I know them better. So for me, I think from childhood, what is important in terms of place, what is important for me is the friendship, the people. I cannot live alone. This is from my childhood. When I was after even my completing graduation, I wanted to go out and out of my parents, but I was not able to go out. And always I wanted my parents to be with me, and they are always with me. Now also they are with me, and I cannot live alone. I have to be always surrounding with my friends and family. For me, what matters is the friends and the people who are surrounding me and my parents. I feel the Bangalore and Hyderabad is the place where I want to be in. If you consider me, where I want to spend my whole lifetime. But if to explore the places, I would like to go to Dubai, maybe the United States of America. I had been to Seattle. While going to Seattle, I had been via Dubai, and I love the airport of Dubai and looking at the kind of infrastructure they have. I loved it. Maybe probably I would love to go those cities and spend some time and experience different things. But at the end, I want to come back to my ground and be with my friends, family, because God gives life once, and I want to spend most of my time spending with my family and friends. Over to table topic master of the day, Ajay.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abdul. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, you can use the private chat box to Abdul to give him his feedback. If you like it, you can share it in everyone. If you don't like it, please pass it only to him. Okay? No, just joking. We always appreciate each other. Okay, let's go to the second speaker. The second speaker today is Zainab. Oh, Zainab, are you here? Yes.
Yes, I'm here.
Just speak. Maybe I didn't hear you.
Hello?
Can't hear you.
She's audible. I can hear her.
I can hear her. Yeah.
Why am I not able to hear? Very strange. Just one second. Maybe my internet was a problem. Just wait, Zainab. Can you try again? No, I'm not able to hear her. Should I change my position? I don't know. Amjad, you speak? Maybe I can hear you.
Hi, Ajay sir.
Hello?
Now, Zainab, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Great. Thank you so much. Sorry for that.
I'm so sorry
glitch.
for the delay.
No. It's a glitch. You can't help it. Okay, Zainab, here you go. If money was not essential in life, what would you work for all day?
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. If money was not essential in life, what would you work for every day? I think the answer would be very simple. That would be self-gratification. Because even though we work now, and a lot of people have, at the end of the day, you do earn enough to come back home and have something, you know? So money is always essential when you work. It's always a key point towards what you're working for. That is why we always look at the end of the month dates, because we know we're going to get a salary and everything. But I feel other than money, there's always the gratification factor which is added to it. Because you could start it like at a young age also. You complete your projects. Why? Because with that 10, you might get a golden star. Moving on into university, you choose a career for yourself. You do want something that will help you out in life moving forward, but you also do something which does intrigue you, which does interest you. For me, that was medicine, because learning how the human body works was really intriguing towards me, how the whole mechanism comes together. For someone else, it might be something else. Like I see all of these bloggers and YouTubers and the way they make their travel vlogs and everything, and they look so beautiful. It's like every time I click on a YouTube video, I want to be there at that moment. But rather than money, I feel there's always like a very big gratification factor that you work for. And that would be it. Thank you.
Wonderful. Zainab, good take on that subject. And well done. Okay, now we have the third one, and I see Gavalier Ranbir. Okay, our superhero here, Gavalier Ranbir. Good evening.
Yes,
Your topic for today is very related to you. If you were a superhero, what powers would you like to have? If you were a superhero, what powers would you like to have?
a very ebullient good evening to one and all present here. If I had a superhero power, what would it be? I would definitely like that Harry Potter wand. I would love a magical wand in which I do just there and I can be anywhere. But I believe that it's already happening. This magical wand, me going to different places, that desire is coming true through this laptop. Because of this laptop, I'm connecting virtually, so it's my magical wand. I already have my superpower, my laptop with me. As this laptop, it's taking me to so many places. For example, let's go to Oman. So here I can attend a Toastmaster meeting in Oman thanks to this laptop. And it's like a magical wand. But actually, a superpower, if it would be, I would rather not take any because it would change my identity. I wouldn't be myself anymore. I would be a magic man. I don't want to be anybody else. I would like to be my unique self. It's fine to have superpowers, but at the end of the day, I would just like to be myself. And I would like to earn the life by myself, not someone else giving me something and by power. So it's fine to be unique. It's fine to be the apple among the pears, the circles among the rectangles, and it's fine to be yourself and live your life. You don't need to ask for superpowers and just live your life to the fullest. Over to you.
Wonderful as usual, Ranbir. Wonderful as usual. Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic. Let's quickly move on to our speaker number 4 for tonight. That is Toastmaster Sindhu. Sindhu, your turn now.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, Sindhu. Okay, your topic is, what would you change about yourself if you could? What would you change about yourself if you could?
Good evening, all the Toastmasters over here, and special good evening to our timer, Savita ma'am and Ajay sir. If I would like to say something like which I would like to change in myself, is the fear of public speaking. This is one of the most dreadful fears which I have in myself, but slowly I'm coming out of it, and I think it is not stable. Now I am just working against the fear. We know that when we start working against the fear, we'll be able to develop courage. Moreover, we'll be able to withstand. It's a fight between fear and me. Now I think I'm partly successful, but I have more things to do. I have to come up, speak, and I have to voice my thoughts. Actually, whenever I get a question for table topics, half of my thoughts are there in my mind. I can't voice something. I feel that when a table topics master asks me a question, it's like cutting the ribbon which is connecting my brain and tongue. So I'm not able to, the flow gets restricted. So now gradually I'm just reducing, or the sharpness of the scissor has become, gradually it is turning to be blunt. So I think that once, that is after a couple of times, after a couple of months, and after a couple of years, I would turn myself into an eminent speaker. I feel that, and I'm getting all the support. Like now I'm very confident to speak because all are my family members. So this sort of support is enhancing or boosting my confidence. And every day I feel like, okay, I have rated my fear scale like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When I joined this session, I was on 10. Now I reach 7. So gradually I have to keep a book. Whenever I'm about to speak, I just mark my score and then I start speaking. Today I feel that I am in 7, and that is the thing. The fear is public speaking is something which I have to remove from my life, and I'm working for it. And I think one day I'll be very successful in this attempt. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Ajay. Thank you.
Fantastic. There are no two opinions. I am a strong believer that if you keep practicing, you would invariably achieve success. That's very essential. Try to use the word of the day. It's invariable. Okay, let me push on to the next one. We have Toastmaster Wafa. Toastmaster Wafa.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. And Wafa, the topic for you is, what motivates you to work hard, money or fame? What motivates you to work hard? Money or fame?
Thank you so much, Table Topic Master of the Day. What motivates me to work hard, money or fame? Tough, but I'm going to try and attempt it because I want both. But I will be very honest that money is the initial trigger that asks me to leave the house for the day. Fame, I started believing, comes with as you start working hard. Fame is equal to whatever you do, and invariably success is at your doorstep. I left the house initially. I started working when I was 18. It wasn't a choice. It was an option. No, it wasn't. It was something that I had to do because I was the eldest in the family. At that time, money was the only option. I left the house because I wanted to earn. And you know what? I would be proudly saying the first payment was 420 dirhams. And I was so proud that I got 420 dirhams. I gradually realized that everything is not about money. Things keep changing. So this is how I see it. We can either have both, and I would like to have both, but every situation demands separately. So thank you so much for the topic. Over to you.
Thank you so much. I also would love both, no doubt about it. Well, you got to start somewhere. Anyway, good, very nice, excellent. Let's move on to our next speaker. Please remember to give your feedbacks in the private chat box to the speaker. That is very encouraging for the speaker, and that's how you achieve, from 10 you come to 7 and then eventually to 1. Okay. Okay, going ahead. Next, let me call on Toastmaster Tushar. Yeah, Toastmaster Tushar, you are there. Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Toastmaster Tushar.
Yeah.
What did you dream of becoming when you were young? What did you dream of becoming when you were young? I don't know whether you became that or not, but what did you dream of?
All right.
When you were...
Okay. A very good evening to each one of you. And my respectful obeisance to you, Table Topic Master, for having offered such a sweet topic because that talks about my childhood. And my childhood, or for that matter, our childhood, is something which we really treasure for the end of the rainbow. Well, as a kid, I always wanted to become something which may sound very vague to all of you, but I look forward to become a railway engine driver. And back then, railway engine driver's life was not as cushy and as it is now. They have access to air-conditioned cabins, and so on and so forth. But back then, the things were not that hunky-dory. And in fact, my father also used to make a big joke out of it that the children of his age, someone wants to become a doctor, someone wants to become an engineer, someone wants to become an architect, and this small to and make a living out of it. So, in fact, I still would look forward to go back to my child days and build my life again and become an engine driver and go places. Because traveling is one thing which has always been always have been an activity. The past few days, the past few years, I have been stationed where I am today. So, but yes, definitely I definitely would want to become an engine driver if possible. With that, I would like to conclude.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tushar. But I think, I don't know whether everybody else had it. I think his voice was cracking quite a bit. Was it? Yeah. No worries.
Oh my God. Okay.
No
Okay.
worries. So what
No, because actually I have logged
This-
in from a different device. I'm sorry.
This is good. Now it was good. I think earlier
Oh.
it was cracking. So what I will do is, if time permits, I'll get you back because we couldn't
Oh.
hear everything. So
All
let's
right.
move.
Okay.
We'll
No
move on
worries.
to the next speaker. Toastmaster Jyoti.
Yes, sir.
No, sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Toastmaster Jyoti. That's right. Toastmaster Jyoti. The topic for you. Wow. Let me. Okay. Toastmaster Jyoti. How would your friends describe you? How would your friends describe you? Toastmaster Jyoti.
Thank you. Good evening, Toastmasters, and a special good evening to the table topic master. A question to me that how my friends would describe me. I think you would get a better answer if you could have asked them. But yes, I will voice them today that what I've been hearing over the years, they find me very, very vibrant. They find me full of life. They find me a bit crazy also because I do jump into things in life which I have no clue about it. But yes, and surprisingly, I do come up with some learning wherever I jump in, and Toastmasters happen to me in similar fashion. I had no clue what was it about, but yes, once the flyer was there, came across to me, I jumped into it, that also through a pal. So there, and when I jumped into it, and today I'm here, I'm so fascinated in this world. My social life has increased, my social circle has increased, and of course, the learning, which was invariable, the learning method, that has become so variable now, it is too much. Like, I think, I won't say even that sky is the limit, because we find footsteps on the moon also. So I think that is an old adage to be followed. But yes, my friends will tell me that I am also keen to learning. I'm an inspiration for them. And looking at this age also, they also try to follow me. And a few friends who had seldom stopped living their life, I think I'm proud to say that I'm being a motivation to them, that come back on life quickly now. It's never late, I think, till and age is just a number. It's just a number. It's all your mental blockage. You need to break that and just live your life, do your best, enjoy, because you never know what is the next day. You never know, just a breath away. So just enjoy to your fullest, and that's my formula of life, that live your 100%, do whatever you love. And this is what I'm doing at this moment also. I'm loving attending this, and I'm loving this topic also, table topic. Ajay, Toastmaster Ajay, thank you so much. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Jyoti. You forgot to add one point, that you are a good mother to a celebrity. That's what your friends will tell you.
It's still coming and it's still pouring in.
Yeah, good. Great. Let me move on and let me call upon the next person, Toastmaster Galal. Toastmaster Galal, our young Toastmaster. Okay, Toastmaster, let me give you a tricky one. And I look forward to hearing from you. Where do you see yourself in next 5 years? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Where do I see myself in the next 5 years?
Yes.
Growing younger and younger and younger. Learning every day, lifelong learning, and putting a smile first on my wife. I'm selfish, I know, but on everybody's life. I love the world, and I mentioned before, one of my main missions is to bring the world together, and that was what I was taught by my mother. Everybody counts, and I have a lot of inspirational things that I share with everybody. I am only one, but I am one. I can't do everything, but I can do something. If I could, for the next 5 years, sit with Ranbir and sit with you guys and learn from the future. Also, inspirational quotes I would share, like this ship, the picture of a ship, and underneath it is the headline, risk. And it says, a ship is safe in the harbor, but that's not what ships were built for. So I love these things, and I think I mentioned before the lion and the gazelle in the back, and it says survival. Every morning, a gazelle wakes up, and it knows it has to run faster than the fastest lion, otherwise it will be devoured. every morning a lion wakes up. And it knows it has to run faster than the fastest gazelle, otherwise it will die of hunger. It doesn't matter whether you're a gazelle or a lion. When the morning comes up, you better start running. So I'm going to keep running and running. Ajay, I'll come and carry your bag for you. Everybody here, I will try my best to put a smile on your face.
Brilliant. Fantastic. That's a lovely take, I must say. And you will remain ever young. Don't worry, Toastmaster Gilal. We'll see you again in 5 years, maybe throughout the 5 years, until 5 years and beyond that. Fantastic. Let me call upon our next speaker, Toastmaster Arnab. Arnab, are you here? I think he has dropped out. Arnab is not here. I'll get back to him. Okay, let me call upon next Toastmaster Bandana. Bandana is here.
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, loud and clear. Okay, Bandana, topic for you. Do you like or dislike surprises, and why? Do you like or dislike surprises, and why? Over to you.
I'm one person who loves to live in my comfort zone. Don't tell me to have lots of challenges. Don't ask me to have struggles in my life. I just love to lead a calm, peaceful life. No surprises for me per se. But having said that, we don't always get what we ask for in life. We want or we don't want. Surprises do come, sometimes in a positive manner, sometimes in a negative manner. And having said this, I would say my life has been a potpourri of surprises. Growing up, I always wanted to be a doctor, and I had all my plans of going into the medical field, but the surprise came in the form of my dad when he said that commerce is a better line for me and I should opt for that. So I took up commerce. But later on, I found that commerce was not my cup of tea. And what I have learned from my life is nothing but the spelling of commerce. So I decided to change my line. And again, I was in for a surprise. Instead of becoming an entrepreneur or a business person, life handed me a pen and paper and I became a journalist. So here was the surprise. Again, I had never intended myself to be in the field of modeling and acting, but life again threw a surprise and I was sucked into the world of modeling. So this way, I had plenty of things that took me by surprise, but the best part was, positive or negative, I just welcomed them with open arms and tried to make the best of whatever came. So surprises, good or bad, I have accepted them. Over to you, TT Master.
Fabulous. Fabulous take on that. That's the spirit. And that's why you are Bandana.
Thank you.
Good, great. Thank you so much, Bandana. Let me move on to the next speaker, Toastmaster Habby. Toastmaster Habby, are you there? Ah, yeah, she's there.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Habby, great. The topic for you, Habby, is if you are in a bad mood, do you prefer to be left alone or have someone to cheer you up? If you are in a bad mood, do you prefer to be left alone or have someone to cheer you up? Over to you.
Table topic master, Ajay. Then fellow Toastmasters, good evening to you. The topic given to me is, if I am in a bad mood, will I be preferring to stay alone or go for a company? Of course, initially, it depends on the severity of the bad mood. If it is something very serious where I need to take someone's advice or opinions, definitely I'll seek help. I'll seek help from my friends or my relatives or my closer ones. Definitely, I'll do that. If it is minor things, I will prefer to sit alone for some time. I'll go for a walk in the beach, or I'll read some books. And sometimes I scribble my thoughts. These are all some ways to release my sadness or bad mood. And as you all know, we human beings are not meant to be islands. We always need company. So when we share our thoughts, especially sad moods, with someone, we may get relaxed. Sometimes it may aggravate it because we are repeating the same thing and reaffirming that incident or the memory to us. So it depends on your mood and depends on the incident in which you are in which you are. So sometimes I may go for an advice. Sometimes I'll prefer to sit alone. It purely depends on the reason for why I am in a bad mood. With that, I would like to conclude my speech. I cannot see the timer. I would like to conclude my speech with that. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Ajay.
Thank you so much, Abby. Precisely, it's not very easy to be in that scenario. I can understand. Fair enough. Let's quickly move on. Toastmaster Naga. Toastmaster Naga Madhuri. Are you there?
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, loud and clear. So where have you logged in? Where have you logged in from, Naga?
I'm from India.
Which part of India?
I belong to South India.
Okay, you're South India. You're a Toastmaster, as I see. Very good, excellent. So Toastmaster Naga, the topic for you. Let me find something interesting for you.
I hope you'll find something simple.
Simple? You want something simple?
Yeah, which I can answer for 1 minute.
Okay. Okay, then let me give you something. What makes you laugh the most? What makes you laugh the most? Over to you, Toastmaster Naga.
Thank you, Toastmaster, for that lovely question. Of course, you gave me so much simple topic, but I feel it is indeed difficult for me. Well, we all go through ups and downs in life because life is not a bed of full of roses. Uh, but personally, what makes me laugh or what makes me happy is definitely it would be people. I mean, the amount of efforts when someone put me to make me happy or to make me proud gives me immense happiness more than anything else. Um, because I believe materialistic things or money or fame or anything cannot buy happiness, but people and their kind words gives a lot of happiness which cannot be bought or which is truly undescribable. Suppose let us consider Toastmaster itself. I'm very scared of taking up a table topic, but when I come here and try a table topic, no bad or no matter how much worst I commit, I still get a feedback in a very supportive and positive way that really gives me happiness, and indeed it makes me happy and laugh. That's one thing which really brings a smile on my face. And one more thing would be my parents and friends who support me no matter how many um, uh, flaws I do have. They just with their kind words that really makes me happy. Thank you.
Well done, well done. Good take. There was one lady, Kanupriya. Kanupriya, she was here. I don't see her any longer. Kanupriya. No, I don't see her. Good take. We'll move on. Toastmaster Daisy.
Yes, Toastmaster Ajay, I'm here.
Okay, good. I can hear you loud and clear. That's very nice. Okay, Toastmaster Daisy. What is your favorite vacation choice? Is it a beach or a mountain? What is your favorite vacation choice? A beach or a mountain? And why?
Thank you, Toastmaster Ajay. Beach or a mountain? I think I would like to go for both. I like both the places. Sometimes I would like to spend my time in the beach because it's easy. I can go to the nearby beach here and I can spend time. No need to go travel far. And mountains also, it's close by. But mountains, if you're talking about mountains, I love mountains. Whether I'm able to climb mountains or not, I would love to be near the mountains because it is so big and invariable joy you get when you look at uh, the size of the mountains, how big it is. And 2 years before, I we with a group of friends we went to Bhutan. It's full of mountains. Even flying into that place, it was really beautiful. The Bhutan itself is placed in between mountains, and only few, I think, in the world about only 10 pilots can fly to that place. They can land in Paro airport. And after going there, we 5 days we had a good trip there, and we even tried climbing this tiger's nest, that is the Buddhist monastery which is perched in the Poro mountains. So I thought I won't be able to do, but when my friends combinedly they were going for it, I thought I'll also go for it, and we did it. And that is something unbelievable even for me, because with my health condition and with my that 2 years before I was not very young, so we could do it. So I think I would prefer to go to another mountain, try it again, because I could do the tiger's nest. I would be liking to do more of such places. And beach also I love. Over to you, Toastmaster Ajay.
Thank you so much, Daisy. Wow, that was nice. Beach and mountain combination. Fantastic. Okay, now who do we have next? I have on my list Toastmaster Michelle, all the way from Anguilla. Toastmaster Michelle.
Hi.
Hi, Michelle. Okay, a topic for you. Let me check. Okay, Toastmaster Michelle. In the evening, would you rather play a game, visit a relative, watch a movie, or read? I give you 4 options. You play a game, visit a relative, watch a movie, or read. What would you do? Over to you.
Table topic. Master, good evening, fellow Toastmasters. In the evening, would I rather play a game, watch a movie, visit a relative, and what's the last one, please?
Or read.
Read. That's a difficult one. I believe I will go with a game. The reason why because my life is quite busy. I deal with a lot of different issues every day at work because of my position. So for instance, no one day is the same. I'll come to work today and I'll have to be looking over a contract that's worth millions of dollars. Then the next day, I will have to deal with issues that pop up in the office in terms of the building, residents, certain report. So when I go home on the evenings, I like to do something that's relaxing. One of the games that I like to play, it's called Word Domination. It's a game that I usually play on my phone, and it's trying to come up with a number of words in a certain amount of time, and you play against someone. So it's an app really that I download, and you usually play. You can play with anyone from anywhere around the world, and it really that calms me down, settle my mind, and take my mind from what I did left undone of it. So I would really like, in the evening, I would prefer to play a game. I would invariably prefer to play a game as opposed to any one of the other things on the list. Over to you, table topic, Ajay.
Thank you, Michelle. That was nice. I can see you're a sports person. You like to play a game. Okay, good. Okay, let's move on to our next speaker, Toastmaster Yashpal. Toastmaster Yashpal, are you there?
Yes, sir. Good evening. Am I audible and
Good
visible?
evening, Yashpal. Yes, you're visible, you're audible, you're good to see. And let me throw a funny one at you now. Okay. Okay, Toastmaster Yashpal. Due to the lockdown and you know what type of situations we are in, what would you rather do, or you did, I don't know. Wash dishes, clean the bathroom, or vacuum the house? What would you rather do during these times? Wash the dishes, clean the bathroom, or vacuum the house, and why? Over to you, Toastmaster Yashpal.
Good evening, table topic master, present all guests. I mean, this is difficult choice because I'm a married person, and like you, I don't have a choice. I need to do all of them. So yeah, I'll do the dishes, I'll do the clothes, and I'll do the vacuum as well. And this is beyond my day-to-day work because as an IT guy, if you give me laptop and internet, I need to work almost 24/7 because for my boss, I'm an employee first and human second. And the same is true for my wife as well. For her also, I'm an husband first and human second. So whenever I get time, either I'm doing work for boss or maybe the home minister, that is my wife. To mention that, I mean, the jokes apart, I believe that if given a choice, I can do either of them. Because during my education, when I was in hostel, we had a kind of training that one after another, every friends will do clothes. Uh, that is, I mean, after the cleaning of the house and utensils. So from college days, I have practice of doing these things. So nowadays in lockdown, if I need to do any of this, it will not give me an additional learning curve. I can do like a pro any of this task, but don't invite me at your home. Over to you, table talk master.
Wonderful, wonderful. You can open a side business.
Certainly.
Okay, that's great. Moving ahead, we have Toastmaster Beenal. Are you there, Toastmaster Beenal Shah? Toastmaster Beenal Shah. Ah, yeah, there you are. Check your audio. You can say hello.
Just a moment. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. That's good. Okay, Beenal, let me put across a topic for you. Beenal, what makes you really angry? What makes you really angry and why? Over to you.
First of all, good evening, everyone. Like the things which makes me angry when I repeat the things many a times and person don't understand, or like they ask me the silly things, then I get angry. Or like if the work is not been done, then I do get angry. Otherwise, I won't get much of angry. Like I'm a quiet and calm person. I don't get I'm not so aggressive or like a very violent kind of person. So like angry angry is depends on the situation also. When my work doesn't gets done, or like I'm tired, or like back of my mind some work, like thoughts are there, thoughts are going, and like I'm like occupied with that, and someone is disturbing me,
That's at that moment I do get angry. Otherwise, all is fine. And uh, it's always not be get angry. Avoid getting angry. It will make us more weak and even it will affect our health also. So we should maintain our mind invariable and try to control our anger. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Binal. Thank you, Toastmaster Binal. That was very nice. Okay, let me move to, okay, this is something very interesting because this is some name which I know normally we don't hear in our day-to-day life. This is a very, very interesting name I have here. Who is he or she? Galaxy A30. That's a wonderful name. Galaxy A30. Galaxy A30. I think the person doesn't know that he or she has logged in with Galaxy A30.
It must be from a different galaxy.
I think, I don't know. Anyway, if it was Umar, I could have guessed that, but Umar is not here today. Anyway, I'll leave and pass on next.
Sorry for the interruption. If somebody will not speak or participate and not opening the video, I will expel that person because this is not allowed in our group.
Yeah.
Please open your mic at least. Thank you so much. Over to Ajay sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, Amjadji. Makes sense. I think. Great. Jatin, you have to mute yourself. Okay, fantastic. Good. We go to the next one quickly. Toastmaster Anushri, are you here?
Yes, sir. Very much here. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. How are you? All good?
Yeah, everything fine.
Okay, great. Okay, let me. Interesting one for you, Toastmaster Anushri. When do you think a person is ready for marriage? When do you think a person is ready for marriage? What does that person require? Over to you, Toastmaster Anushri.
Good evening, family and friends. When do a person ready for marriage? It is depending on person to person. Some are ready at age of 10. Some are not even after 50 also. It depends to person's maturity level. The desires can come from at any age. Even the child also can think about the marriage, but how you are going to take it in a real life, that's matter. Because marriage is not a cup of tea I can have with anyone. Marriage is a bonding. Marriage is a responsibility. When you are taking, you should be 100% ready for it. When you are mature enough, then only you go for that. And in my real life, I have seen many people, those who are married at any point of a age, but that maturity level is not there. So marriage will not successful. So marriage is not about the age. Marriage is about that maturity level. Marriage is about that what kind of a responsibility, sense of belonging you are taking. You know, when you are having even a dog at home, you start loving. You will have many things you like it, many things you dislike, but you know how to live together. But maybe, or many times I have seen in a relationship, in a marriage, it is not happening. These are the two people, those who are not maybe compatible to each other, but there are many things which we need to adjust. So it is my humble request, those who are married, I hope you got that maturity level, or those who are maybe thinking, like many Cavaliers are there, it's not so easy, it's not a fantasy, you should be ready for that. Definitely in our society, there is no school or something, but take advice from your seniors. ये ऐसा लड्डू है जो खाए वो भी पछताए, जो ना खाए वो भी पछताए. So over to you.
Okay, fantastic. As usual, Toastmaster Anusha with all her energy. Wonderful. Okay, let's move on to the next speaker here, Toastmaster Anil. Toastmaster Anil, yeah. You could.
Hi, Ajay. Hope you're
Hi,
going to ask
Anil.
me the easy one.
Easy one for you. Okay, let me try to see which is an easy one for
In
you.
this
Okay.
part of the world, I'm baby, so that's why I'm asking you easy one.
What do you mean by in this part of the world you're a baby?
I mean, in this table topics or Toastmasters life, you know,
Okay,
in this journey.
then I will give you which is very simple, a day-to-day affair, very simple topic for you.
Yay, thank you.
How do you feel about sharing your password with your partner? How do you feel about sharing your password with your partner? Over to you.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and Cavaliers. Today's word of the day is invariable. My efforts to get better at impromptu speaking is invariable. Okay, now coming to the topic, sharing the password with a spouse. I'm absolutely comfortable. Actually, she knows all my passwords, banking or email or whatever. So I'm very much comfortable. I'm very transparent and straightforward guy. So I prefer to be like that, and I always share. Yeah. And
go ahead, tell us more about why you do it. Go ahead.
That is my nature. I'm always clear, and I want to be very clean in my communication, or in my the way I put forward or move forward.
Meeting is on.
Yeah.
He's telling you something to do. Oh, you listen.
I think over to you, Ajay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anil. That was pretty good. Okay, let's move quickly to the next one. Whom do we have? We have Marutesh here. Marutesh.
Hello.
Hi, Marutesh.
Hi.
Okay, let's find a topic for you. Ooh. Okay, Marutesh, if you could go back in time, to change one thing, what would you change? If you could go back in time and change one thing, what would you change?
Actually, I'm doing all correct things. Hence, if I go back and I want to change some habits, means I used to have some junk foods daily evening. Daily evening, I will go for outside and have the food that I want to control, because it is very effect to the health. Junk foods junk foods are very bad. Hence, food we should have only 2 times, because we have large intestine and small intestine. That first food, whatever we have food, that will store in the large intestines and come to the small intestines. That we want to have time to transfer from large intestine to small intestine. Always, if you eat, always if we eat means if that will store in the large intestines. Then we might have some gastric issues, health issues. Hence, it is good to have 2 times of food, and also we should not eat junk foods. We should do the food in home, and if you have a good diet plan, then our health will be good, and we could be active in our daily life. Thank you.
Okay, let's go quickly. I'll be able to take maybe another max 2 or 3. That's about it. It's an indicator from our host. So let me quickly move to Gavalier Jatin. Gavalier Jatin.
Yeah. He's just next to me. He's coming to his desk. Just a second.
Okay, Gavalier Jatin.
Yeah, he's back.
Okay, Jatin, the topic for you. Can you unmute yourself?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Jatin, if a genie granted you 3 wishes right now, what would you wish for? If a genie granted you 3 wishes right now, what would you wish for?
Okay. Good evening, fellow Gavaliers and senior Toastmasters. So, if I had a genie and he would give me 3 wishes, for me, for the first wish, I would say that I want to know my future. Like, so if I know my future, I can work hard, and then for my future I can be much better. So I want to see my future. So that's my first wish. And for my second wish is that I have to not have fear of public speaking. So because I have a lot of fear of public speaking, so that's why I came to Toastmasters. So I could remove that fear. And the third wish would be that my family is fine, like there's no troubles, and I should get a good education and a good job, and yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Very nice, Gavalier. Okay, let me move quickly. We can probably take in maybe 2, 3. I think if Amjadji permits me to go a little beyond time, I think if everybody's okay, then we'll extend it a little bit so that we can finish with whoever is here. It's not many. Okay, let's next go to the timer. Toastmaster Savita, your topic for the day.
Yes, please.
Toastmaster Savita, what is the worst gift you have received so far? What is the worst gift you have received so far? Over to you, Toastmaster Savita.
Thank you very much, Table Topic Master. Invariably, we get, so many materialistic gifts for any occasion. Say it be birthdays or anniversaries or any festival. Worst gift I remember last year only, actually. His parents had come from India, and close family member and close friends were there. Close friends we had invited. And it was a good planning to interact with everyone. There was an entertainment and a small educational, part also we had arranged for children who were coming. But it took for us to arrange, I think 7, 8 days to arrange that function. Worst gift I felt was there were 3 families which committed they will come and they couldn't come. The absence of those people, absence of friends was the worst gift for us. I don't look for any materialistic gift and all. The best gift I think anyone can give to anyone other is the time. Your time, your life, or part of your life, which if you can give it to somebody in the form of time, that is the best gift. And if you are not able to give, when the person is invited or is required or is needed, I think that is the worst gift. Thank you. Over to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Savita. That was indeed fantastic take on the subject. Let me quickly move to Toastmaster Jaya. Jaya, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. A very good evening.
Good evening, Jaya. Very nice to see you. Okay, Toastmaster Jaya, what should I ask you? Okay, I'll ask you the reverse. What is the best gift you have received so far? What is the best gift you have received so far? Toastmaster Jaya.
A very good evening, Toastmaster and your guests. Well, the best gift that I have received so far, I do not remember or think that I have received any gift. a good gift so far. But what will be a good gift? That's a very tough question. I think right now what I can think of, my dreams, that would be a good gift. You know, the happiness that we all deserve, and wish best for everyone. Maybe these things might be a good gift as for now, but I can think of. Um, Happiness, well, the best gift would be like gifting my parents, like taking them for a trip, something like that, once with my own money. Because that I really wish. Till now, I have been struggling. I have not achieved due to circumstances. And my parents have supported me like anything. So yes, that would be a great happiness and gift to my parents. Taking them to a trip, buying them lovely stuff, whatever. Yeah, that's it. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Jaya. That was nice. Let me quickly move to the speaker within the time limit. Toastmaster Pragya, are you here?
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Pragya. Okay. Let me find something very interesting for you. Okay. Toastmaster Pragya, would you rather win a lottery or work at the perfect job? Would you rather win a lottery or work at a perfect job? Toastmaster Pragya. Or guest
Thank
Pragya.
you, Toastmaster. It's okay. Maybe one more week to go.
Oh, good. Best of luck.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, TT Master, and hello, Toastmasters and guests. I would say I would rather win a lottery. It might intrigue many of you as to why would I want to go for a lottery and not go for a job which is just perfect. Because according to me, if I have that much of money, I would try to create the perfect kind of job which I would want to. And I would want to create not only for me, but once I have that much of a money, I would rather also want to create those kind of perfect jobs for many people around me. Most of the people who have businesses, who have jobs, they just look for what they want, what could be good for them, or what can be just perfect for them. But what I believe is, if you're working under somebody else, it can never be a perfect job for you because it will always have some kind of an expectation, responsibilities, or targets decided by somebody else. Whereas if I have all that money of the lottery, I would know what I want to design my future like. I would know what responsibilities I want to take, and I would know what would be the perfect thing for me. And once I am happy with the job I have created, I would be able to not only celebrate, but spread that happiness which I will be getting from that content to others too. Maybe I will be hiring other people who still haven't won that lottery to find their perfect jobs. And that is something which is not going to only work for my content, but I will be investing that money to also fulfill the needs or the targets of other people who are still looking for that perfect job. And I would help them and in creating their own too, thus creating a ripple of happiness and success for others too. Thank you. Over to you, TT Master.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Toastmaster Amjad, do we have time for another two more?
Yes, yeah, if you can manage, sir, of course.
Yeah, I can manage. If we can, we'll need that extra 5-6 minutes.
Yeah, of course. I think
okay.
we can.
Then I will come to you and then you can shoot yours at me. Okay, let me quickly go on then, let's not waste time. Toastmaster Tusita, are you here? Toastmaster Tusita.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Tusita, good evening to you.
Good evening.
Okay, let me ask you an interesting question. Toastmaster Tusita, would you relocate yourself, your job, everything around you for the sake of love? Would you relocate yourself, your job and everything for the sake of love? And why? Over to you, Tusita.
Yeah, love is the fundamental thing for human beings. I will do anything because of love. We have to sacrifice a lot of things. Love is patience, sacrifice, and sharing. Because of the other person's happiness, we have to do so many things. Otherwise, it's not love. We have to first love ourselves and love people who are around us. And at certain circumstances, we have to relocate. We have to change our jobs and we have to change our mind specifically because we love others. We want to see the happiness and well-being of others, definitely. We have done so many things. I have done so many things during my school days, and we have been family, had shifted to different locations. I had to go to another school. Then these are the things that we have to think wisely because we can't be rigid. Love is most important thing in our life. Ladies and gentlemen, love, it will rebuild your body, lengthens your life, and you can overcome any obstacle. Over to you, Table Topic Master.
Fantastic. Wonderful take, Toastmaster Tusita. That was lovely to hear. Let me quickly go and try to accommodate another speaker, Toastmaster Anupama. Toastmaster Anupama, are you here? Hi, she's here.
Yes, I'm there. Good evening.
Okay, good. Good evening. Quickly to you. Okay, a tricky one for you. Would you ever take back or accept someone in your life who cheated? Would you ever take back or accept someone in your life who cheated? Over to you, Toastmaster.
Good evening, Toastmaster of the day. Sorry, Table Topic Master. This is a very tricky question. Yeah. If a person comes back repenting for what he or she has done and really goes to the root of it and tells that it was a mistake and give a chance to repent, why not? I'll always give a chance, but I will never forget the lesson which I learned by trusting that person. So when we meet people, what we do is we should never forget the lesson learned. So when you win a friend. But if you lose, you get a lesson. So if somebody really has cheated me and comes back repenting for what he or she has done, I will not refuse to accept. I will accept, but there will surely be a crack in the relationship because whatever you do, the original faith will not be there. But yeah, it won't be that bad that I will totally cut off with the person or totally write off the person from my life. I won't allow that to happen. But yeah, I will accept. Over to the Table Topic Master.
Thank you so much, Anupama. Wonderful. Good soul. Thanks. It's very interesting because situations can put you in very awkward scenarios sometimes. Okay.
Actually, I joined very late and I thought I will escape.
Yeah, there's only one more speaker. There's only one more speaker after you. So
okay, thank you.
That's why I asked Amjadji whether we can accommodate those last two. So you're lucky to, and we are lucky, in fact, to hear to you. Fantastic. Last speaker, I think I'll take Toastmaster Karthik. Is he here?
Yes, I'm right.
Okay, Karthik Nayak. Fair enough. Karthik. Okay, Karthik, let me ask you, you want something simple or complicated?
No, anything is fine.
Everything is fine. Damn good.
Yes.
And let me push the. Okay. Okay. Do you believe in second chances? Do you believe in second chances? Toastmaster Karthik.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ajay Kamath, for that wonderful topic. And it has come right in time, right after Toastmaster Anupama's topic. Because the last topic was about cheating and giving second chances. But I don't believe in giving second chances, because it might work in some cases when the person has actually learned from their mistake. But more often than not, it's the case that they miss you, or they realize that they made a mistake, but superficially they think that they have improved themselves, but actually they have not really changed much. And this kind of thing, giving a second chance cannot happen like and in a very short amount of time. You really need to work for it. So maybe giving a second chance is okay if the person has really thought it through, has learned a lot, and in my opinion, even time is a really good teacher. So if a lot of time has passed and the person has had the right amount of time to introspect about his or her mistakes, then I think giving a second chance is justified. But otherwise, I don't think. Over to you,
Fantastic. Well done, Toastmaster Karthik. That was very nice. Okay, now let me get to the host before our host is going to first shoot me. I don't know. How do I go about it? No, let me do my role first, then you do yours. Let me complete my role. Toastmaster Amjad. Okay. You want a simple one or a complicated one?
As you wish, sir.
Okay, at my mercy. Okay, fair enough. Let me ask you a very simple one, which I'm sure everybody must be waiting to hear. Toastmaster Amjad, tell us about your bucket list once the pandemic is over. Tell us about your bucket list once the pandemic is over. Over to you, Toastmaster Amjad.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Table Topic Master, Toastmaster Ajay. My bucket list is not decided ever in my life, but I love to travel to the entire globe. And my plan was to finish the world tour by end of 2020. And so far I have visited, many of you know, 85 countries, and all 85 are major countries. And the remaining ones I wanted to finish in 2020. And thanks to Corona, thanks to this COVID-19 that held me up and put me in a house quarantine, now I'm not able to do it. But as soon as COVID finishes or goes out of our life, I would love to continue doing that, because that seriously makes me a wonderful human being. Right now, if you see me a different person, it's just because of traveling. Traveling made me a better human being. I started accepting, I have mentioned many a times in my speeches in table topics, when you travel, you learn different cultures, their behaviors, and the way media has taught us, and you see things are completely different. Media has invariably making our mind to despair the world. But when you travel, you see the real world, which is amazing, lovable, exclusive. So I wish I can finish my world tour in my life. That's my wish. And the second wish was to travel the world by road. That is actually seriously close to my heart, because I love traveling by road. I love driving car. I love to have a car which has comfortable seats. I can sleep inside that car, and I can go anywhere on a planet. I don't like to own a big house, but travel the entire world. That's my wish list. Table Topic Master of the Day. Thank you so much for asking this question and oozing my passion out. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Over to you.
Whenever you decide to go on the road trip, you need a navigator and a co-pilot. So remember me, okay? Over to you, sir. Yours. The stage is yours.
Our own table topic master. Your topic, sir. As you have been offering us, and we can ask you as well, like simple or very simple.
I can simply skip, no problems.
No, we cannot. That option is not there.
Then you are the host.
All right, sir. Your simple topic is one invariable habit which will remain invariable throughout your life. One invariable habit which will remain invariable throughout your life. Over to you, sir.
Okay. Invariable habit, something which is constant in me, something which will be with me, stay with me, go with me, is honesty. Right from my childhood, I would say I was taught honesty, and there was one occasion I remember in my childhood, that was the only time I lied, and it was a very, very small bit of lie to my father, and he used to never, there was no corporal punishment or nothing like that, and he said to me, okay, you did this, you lied this time, the first and the last time. If you ever lie again, you will not see me in this house. And that was a very strong word for me. I was, I think at that time around 13, maybe 13 or 14. And that left a deep imprint in my mind, I must say. And ever since then, whenever I say something, I don't say it just for the heck of saying it. I honestly mean it. If I say Amjad is a good-hearted person, I genuinely say he's a good-hearted person. If I say Dr. Farida is talkative, I mean it. She is talkative. And if I say Zainab is a beautiful girl and a beautiful doctor to see, she is. Ranbir is a hero, he is a hero. So let's be honest, it's not for pampering anyone. It's not for just putting up things. Yes, if anything remains with me, I think that would be honesty. And I would always like to say, stay honest, and that should remain absolutely an invariable component and character of my life. Over to you, Toastmaster. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Table Topic Master. Toastmaster Ajay sir, really appreciate, and please stay the same. And of course, we are expecting you to remain the same. I'm actually missing the words. Ladies and gentlemen, again, a maiden attempt by our Table Topic Master, Toastmaster Ajay Kamath. Before we adjourn our meeting, can we request our timing master, Toastmaster Savita Kamath, to read out the timing report, please?
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Again, I'm not going through the list, everything, but everyone is qualified. Everyone spoke within 2 minutes, so not going there.
All right,
Fantastic.
Thank you so much. Big hand for Savita Kamath, Toastmaster Savita Kamath, and big hand for Toastmaster Ajay Kamath.
Thank you so much, sir.
Show is all yours. You brilliant couple. Thank you so much for gracing us with amazing topics and this key role player.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
1 second. Abdul is asking 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Whosoever wants to ask, I can give him, but 2 minutes, 10 seconds, Abdul, Toastmaster Abdul.
Charge them, please. Toastmasters with us, charge them if they're asking for the timing. Don't give them free of cost.
But he's not. Who is here? Toastmaster Abdul is here?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm
Oh,
here.
yeah. Okay. I didn't see you in the frame. Okay, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, your time, 2 minutes, 10 seconds, yes.
All right. Thank you so much for making this meeting amazing. Again, with your presence, really appreciate. It was 38th meeting and 39th meeting is on Friday. And Table Topic Master will be our own, the same guy from Umar from Saudi Arabia, the bald guy who stays at Cosmos somewhere, who actually joins from satellite. I don't know from where he joins, but he keeps on changing his background. This is how it is. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. With that, power vested me as host of this meeting. We adjourn the meeting. I adjourn the meeting. And now over to each one of you to chit chat and have fun and acquaint each other with each other. Back to you.